Hello YouTube, this is Moreman82 here, and we have progress! Lots of progress. Alright, a little change of gears. I didn't have enough plastic to put over this installation, so I decided to start placing things around. One issue I have is, there is water coming in from under my doors, because this part is higher than this part. Mainly because of the ground shifting, because my floor is on top of the ground, so it's winter and the ground heaves. So that'll be remedied once I put my tarp garage over the front. So that's not a big deal. I put a towel there to keep it out. So I've been busy. Get this drawer out of the way here. Placed my workbench for my machinery. My bandsaw, my drill press, all that stuff's gonna go on there. I'm gonna have a top like this made for that soon. Some of this stuff is just there for fun. This here is one of these pieces of equipment, pieces of filing cabinet or whatever with small drawers. I took the drawers out because they're wet. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have that on a set of casters, so I can just end up with a handle here. And I just pull this out, pull some parts, and push it back in. And with the casters, it should be even with this, so give me a little bit more counter space, and I'll paint this to match this, or I'll make a countertop to match the top of this. Next, move on to the main workbench. Shelf underneath. That shelf belongs to this here. This is a project I'm going to post a video on later. It's an old hand truck or dolly with cast iron wheels. I'm going to use that to display my measuring tools, calipers, and things like that. This is just an old antique toolbox. Look forward to that project. This is going to stay on the bench. It's going to have my pencils, my marking pencils, little rulers, things that I can't put up on there. I also put my hose reel up. I fixed that in the previous video. If you might have seen, that's a free hose reel. I just have to connect it to my compressor, which is going to go in that corner. All the hoses will be suspended from the ceiling, and electrical will be just suspended everywhere. This year, I want to put some plywood inside of here in the springer. So everything's going to have to come away anyway, so this is not, going to be all set up properly. But good idea for, well, I told you that I'm going to make this into a tool bench. Not tool bench, but a toolbox with casters on it. Paint it up to look like a nice toolbox. Frame is under there. Yeah, so this is a cheap way to get toolboxes. These things are filing cabinets. They're heavy as anything. When they want to behave themselves. Wow. Okay. Open the other one. There we go. So just like a toolbox, these things come out. We're going to put some felt in there, not felt, but like a sponge in the bottom. This will be on casters, like I said, so we'll wheel it around. Cheap cabinets, cheap filing cabinets, make good toolboxes. This is what, $20. I have a lot of power tools, such as this here. So what I intend to do is, I had two other filing cabinets here, and I decided to stack them and put them on their side. So what I'm going to do is just, some of them came apart, the ball bearings. So this will be fun to put back together. Ball bearings popped out of this. I gotta figure out how to do that. But the premise of this is, instead of being, these are usually standing up. But instead of standing up, they can just be side drawers. You open it up like that, and you can hang things inside, right? Like power tools. Let's see if I can't pick up this power tool here. There we go. Stuff like that. You just, hang it up like that. This is just there for fun. The drawers, because it's meant to be vertical, they pop out of the rack like that, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to fix that. There are tabs in these shelves that I have to pinch shut. Another thing is too, when they're not used to being pulled out like that, they bind a little bit. See, and they're popping out, and they bind. So I'm gonna see what I can use for a solution to make sure they don't bind when they pop out like this. See what happens when they come out, because they're meant to be like the other way, so gravity holds them in. But I'm gonna have to fix that. This one back in, but the bottom ones, you know, seem to behave themselves. They come with these separators here, and these make actually great shelves. You can't put too much weight on them, but they're, you know, adjustable shelves. So the top one is going to be, I'm thinking, is all my my hand tools, my angle grinders, my drills. There'll be a drawer for each type. The bottom one will be probably for like wood tools or whatever, or like bench top. What do you call that thing? Scroll saw. You know, things like that. Put that in there, and everything else. So yeah, that's pretty good. I have some fluorescent lights. I'm gonna put one up here, and I'm looking for four more actually. I'm gonna put one there, and possibly one behind my reel in there, just to get enough light in here. So yeah, so it's looking pretty good. I'm happy with the progress. I think tomorrow I'll try to do some more stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be painting anything this year. I might set everything up and just paint it in the spring, because the temperature fluctuates so much, and I have very limited space, and I don't want to gas myself. I want to be able to keep the door open, but if I keep the door open, I can't keep any heat in here. So anyway, if you like this video, please comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, look at the other videos in my series. This is great. I'm really glad that I actually got some progress done today. Till next time.